I don't care if it's a job, a relationship, a loved one, whatever it is, grief is a whole totality of things. Okay. And then point number 3 is that grief is necessary, right? We know that grief is necessary. Why? Because it reminds us of our humanity. It reminds us of our need for God. Okay. Remember when Job said, do we not only praise God for the good and not the bad? We've got to worship him, right? We need him, right? Remember that grief is a process. Okay. Grief is a process. And everybody's process looks a little bit different. Just like there's no other person that looks just like me. Okay. There's no other process that is going to be exactly the same. Okay. People may have gone through similar things, but that doesn't mean that our process is the same because they don't have my brain. God gave you an individual brain, and you can choose if your process is going to help you to go or if it's going to help you to stay. And I need you to decide that. I need you to have your friends around you who are able to see you in your process, but remind you of your purpose. Okay. And that brings us to our last point, is that grief has purpose. Okay. It points us to purpose, or it points us to pain. Okay. Sometimes we want to avoid pain. And so we think that we're avoiding pain because we're staying. But what I want you to know, that's that fixed mindset. Okay. If I just stay right here, if I don't ever try any new foods, if I don't ever do anything, if I don't go out, that's keeping me in my pain. Right. But the growth mindset tells us that we can go towards our purpose. Okay.